Hey, it's Alan from Eventide here with the one and only
Christine Wu.
Christine Wu. She is in the middle of a tour of A.R. Raymond's.
Yes.
And she's playing multi-instruments in this particular production. What are you playing in this?
I have acoustic violin, electric 5-string, acoustic cello, electric cello, and I'm playing Yamaha keyboard, a motif.
Is there anything you're not playing in this production?
I'm not playing the zaz or the mandolin.
Nice. You started at an early age?
I started at a very early age. I'm half Asian. It was that and learning how to play ping pong when I was a kid. It was my biological birthright.
Nice, nice. And so you, at one point, decided that you would make music a career over ping pong.
Yes.
When was that?
Junior high.
Okay.
Junior high, I was playing a lot of orchestras, and none of my friends knew how to play ping pong because we lived in the Midwest and there weren't too many Asians. So
you chose
violin it was, yeah. I was born in Germany and I've lived in 9 states.
Wow.
So I went to high school in Kansas City area. And
a lot of traveling.
Yeah, a lot of traveling, just like now on tour.
Cool.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, so this is a lifestyle that you basically grew up with.
I guess so.
And now you're pursuing it as a career.
Yeah.
So at what point did you stop studying music and sort of begin to kind of speak the musical language without, having to think about it?
I don't know. It's never really totally that way, but I guess, with certain repertoire you get used to it, or in a certain situation you get used to it. Maybe it's just a matter of being defiant, like I'm gonna do this my way. I have my own ideas about it. But now I'm totally off the beaten path, because I sometimes play classical, but not so much anymore. And I have to do it my own way, because like you said, no one's playing really through effects. These are different instruments than what you might expect. So I'm just making it up as I go along.
Awesome.
So I have to own it.
You have to own it.
Yeah.
So what effects exactly are you using currently?
On this tour for effects, I'm only using the Eventide. That's the only thing I need. Electric or amplified string instruments, orchestral instruments, especially violin, can be problematic. So I'm just looking to finesse the tone, because it might come out, with a certain tone that isn't as pleasing. So I'm looking to soften it, maybe brighten it, put a little space around it, and I can do it in little bit of chorus maybe is the thing, a little bit of reverb, a little bit of delay that's not going to be too muddy will just make it more pleasing. So that's more of my dry signal, if it, to look at it that way. And then there's, okay, I need this to be like really dirty and affected, and I'm going to drop it in an octave, and I don't want it to sound too clean or focused. So I have that kind of whole thing going on too.
Nice.
So it's just, it's all about what the music director will tolerate, I guess.
Yeah. No, that's great. It sounds like you are really trying to evolve on a really one of the most classic sounds, which is a violin or a cello string instrument. I mean, it goes back hundreds of years, and now we're in 2010, and you're taking it to the next step.
That is true. My violin was built in 1782. My acoustic that I play. So here we are, running it through Eventide effects. I mean, who would have thunk?
You mind if I ask what effects or what presets in the Eclipse you're using these days?
I've customized a lot of them. I've been using some chorus, some octave harmonizers with various ratios. I mean, you can get some multi-layered harmonizer sounds out of that just sound kind of vague. You can't really tell what's going on. And that's been great because it sounds really clean. It's not messing up. It doesn't pitch shift in between notes or any of the stuff that sometimes will happen. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I find myself having to cover a synth part, and it might sound, better if I drop it an octave and kind of fuzz it out a little bit. Because hearing straight violin all the way through like a pop set is just not what anybody wants to hear, including myself. I mean, changing the sound makes it palatable and flexible, and it makes me more marketable, because it's like, what are we gonna do with just a violin player all day long? But if I can sound like different instruments and change it up, like guitar players do, and bring a lot of sounds, then I'm invited to the party.
Right on. Right on. Christine, thanks so much for talking to us today.
Thank you.
And have a great rest of the tour. And maybe we can catch you on your next project when you come back around.
Indeed. Thank you.